Just wanted to ask you about the roads. It's been about a month or so.
We are making progress on the roads. Certainly, once we were declared disaster through FEMA, and we know we're going to get funds back, it made it easier as far as knowing that we are going to be compensated. But we've been out working hard. Today we closed Highway 203. It'll be closed in a couple of places this week. We've got several others, and for the next few months, what you'll see is different roads opened and closed as we go to those roads and work on them. But we're making good progress, and we're looking at probably a 6 to 9 month time frame to have them all back to their initial state.
All right. In the Envision second quarter report, he was talking about how y'all been working together, more political clout for the I-10 connector. What is the progress so far?
It has moved along quite well. As you know, we got Montgomery County and Pike County signed on board within the last 4 or 6 months. They have the plans in place to connect to 85, Interstate 85 in Montgomery. It makes it a tremendous project for all of us to go all the way from 85 down to the coast. Things are still being worked on in Florida and will continue to be worked on, but ultimately I think everyone involved believes that all the details will be worked out and we'll end up with the road.
What do you think, since it is going into like private and it's not going to be public, when do you think all this is going to get jump started? Because it's probably in the process.
Yeah, the last I heard, and part of the issue is the economy, and this is done through a bond issue. The tolls then pay back the bonds, and certainly the economic times we're in make it a little more difficult from that perspective to do the bond issue. But things look good. I think they'll be moving forward from the information that I've heard, and I think within the next 6 months, hopefully, we'll see some really forward-moving steps taken.
Well, the plan's still to run the road parallel to 231, run down.
The plan that I saw, there's no exact route once you leave Houston County in either north or south, either north of Midland City or south of the Florida line. There's not an exact route, but the plan is virtually the same route in Houston County that was designed by the state. There is some consideration being given to when it comes to Rehoboth to moving it a little further east, so that it'll end up going a little closer through Graceville down that way. But again, those decisions have yet to be finalized.
If for some reason the 4-laning of 167 that Senator Holly has been pushing comes to fruition, you think it'll have any effect on the toll road?
Don't believe so, because that'll be done completely with government dollars, if you will. And what we're talking about is a different project. We're talking about a road that connects with the interstate system, interstate quality road, and I think it'll move separately from that project.
But for all of this obviously it's going to grow the economy here. What would you say is the main reason for y'all's, as this being part of y'all working together?
Well, there are a lot of reasons for it. Certainly, the least of which is not the fact that we get eliminated on about 50% of the industrial development projects that come along, because interstate access is at the top of their list. But other than that, the tremendous growth that's going to go on in the panhandle of Florida and in our region, we believe will be spurred and expedited by this road. It'll give us a tie-in to the with the airport and the port expansion and other things that'll be going on in the panhandle from a growth perspective. It really bodes well for our area growing along with it. So we need the road, we need the connection to the rest of the world, if you will, and for economic development purposes.
Right now we're just waiting on Florida.
There are a couple of things. I mean, certainly the Florida aspect is being worked on, but also the financial aspect is being reviewed, and that has to be in place before they can move forward.